Before we get started, go subscribe to my new channel. On this channel, we are going to be doing Elite Smash challenges and only gameplay and stuff like that, so it's not going to be anything about Smash Ultimate leaks, and if that's something you're interested in, go subscribe. If we hit 1,000 subscribers before October 31st, I will do an eShop gift card giveaway, so make sure you guys go sub. How's it going, everyone? Chris here, and welcome back to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC leak discussion video. In today's video, we are actually going to be taking a look at a leak that is probably going to end up being real, so just a huge spoiler warning, but ahead of time, I have a ton of stuff to talk about today besides just what's in the thumbnail, so yeah, guys, there's a ton of information. This leak looks like it's going to be 100% real, and this leak has to do with a couple of MII costumes that were recently leaked in not only picture form, but video form as well. However, guys, as always, and I cannot stress this enough, just because this leak does look 100% real, and honestly, I definitely do think that this is real, there is still a chance that this leak could end up being fake, so make sure you guys take it with a grain of salt and realize that I'm talking about this just for fun. If you guys would like to read along while I talk, you can find a link to all of the links to the original sources in the description bar down below, and now with all that out of the way, I have to tell you guys where this leak came from. So guys, this leak was sent in to me by at least 10 different people on my Discord server, so if you guys haven't already joined up, you can find a link to my Discord as well as links to all of my other social media presences, such as my Twitter, Twitch, and Patreon in the description bar down below, as well as the pinned comment. And now, guys, with all of that out of the way, this leak originates from 4chan, so let's just go ahead and take a look at what this is and what it could mean for the future of Smash DLC. So guys, what we are going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and show off this video 3 different times, so that way you guys can look at it and determine whether or not you believe it is real or fake. This video is only 8 seconds long, so I want to make sure that everybody can see it, and then after that we're going to talk about some stuff that comes from Push Dustin as well as Sabi, so yeah guys, here's the video, think about it and let me know your thoughts. So, if you guys were unable to tell who these characters were, these characters are Geno from Super Mario RPG, as well as Cacodemon, I hope I pronounced that right, from Doom. Now, right away, in the image we're taking a look at, we can clearly see that there is a picture of Ken standing next to these two characters doing the thumbs up. Now, to a lot of people, I understand that this may seem like a red flag because obviously, they're in the real Super Smash Bros. Ultimate leak that we saw before Ken was officially announced, this was the exact same taunt he was doing. However, I think that if anything, this just proves that this is legit. Obviously, this guy is aware of like all of the hype surrounding Super Smash Bros. Ultimate leaks, and he wanted to go ahead and prove that this was real, so yeah, I think that that should not automatically discredit this at. Now, one of the other most significant parts of this leak is that if you guys paid attention in the video to the time specifically, you would have seen that this time is locked to 2 minutes and 30 seconds, which is the same thing that we saw in the Ken leak originally. Now, from what I understand, this is what developers use when they are testing characters and MII costumes and everything else like that. They have a set time of 2:30, however the time does not go down at all, so yeah, this is probably a developer build, meaning that this video was probably taken from somebody who has like the beta version of all these characters and is starting to test the 5th and final DLC fighter on the first fighter's pass. Now, honestly, I really wish we got to see the new character as well. However, considering we have all this information now about which MII costumes are coming, this pretty much confirms one of 2 characters that are going to be joining as the final one on the first fighter's pass. But before we go ahead and talk about that character, let's go ahead and see what Sabi as well as Push Dustin have to say. So guys, first of all, Sabi went ahead and said a new leak just got posted on 4chan. Featuring a Mallow and Doom MII outfit, not just an image, a full video, hoo boy. Now obviously, Sabi is important in this situation because he recently came forward and said that Ryu Hayabusa as well as Crash Bandicoot were probably not going to end up being the 5th and final DLC fighters, so I decided that even though Sabi didn't come forward and say like, oh this is real or oh this is fake, it was important to talk about. So now let's see what Push Dustin has to say. So he says, the image has a clear callback to the Ken thumbs up leak. Against. This makes me feel a bit uneasy about it. If it's fake, it's clear that the creator wants us to think about this image. A lot of fakes have callbacks, so the community will knee-jerk into this thinking that it's real. And then he says, 4. That being said, it could be real and the leaker just wanted to call back to the Ken leak. The characters in the potential leak are also all doing taunts. Check. I'd like to see if the timing of the poses match up like in the Ken leak, which would indicate one input. So then we get another thing from Push Dustin saying, check. I've been hearing conflicting reports on if it would be possible to import MII hats into the game. More research needs to be done into this, and then a little while later he says, thread got messed up because I deleted posts that contained things that were false. Neutral. For those of you catching up, it is possible to replicate the damage percent as seen in the video. 4. The MII hat modding isn't really a thing and the models do seem new. Then he goes again and says neutral. Apparently, it is possible to get the damage output shown in the video in the current build of Smash. The image from Reddit is misinformation and reposted based on feedback from people. Then he goes on to say, for MII hat modding, what I'm hearing is that color swaps are doable right now, but new models are not. Smash for Wii U did in fact have hat modding, but Ultimate is currently not there according to reports. And then the final thing that Push Dustin goes ahead and says about this is, as of right now, I don't know if hashtag Smash Bros leak is real or not. I'm currently leaning towards real as it's difficult to import new MII hats in Smash Ultimate. I think it's best if everyone just takes the wait and see approach now, as new information will come out. So now that we've gone over everything said by Push Dustin as well as Sabi, let's go ahead and talk about the 2 new potential characters and more information about why I think this leak is real. So guys, there are 2 characters that I'm currently leaning towards to make it into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate based off of these MII costumes, and I'm sure that you can already guess who they are. So first of all, let's go ahead and talk about Doom Guy. Now obviously, since that is in fact a Doom MII, obviously that means we're probably going to end up seeing Doom Guy or some other kind of Doom content in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, if Nintendo did go ahead and try to strike a deal with Bethesda, I definitely think that they'd try to get a character instead of just a MII costume. Obviously, Nintendo would have to pay Bethesda a lot of money just to get the MII costume in the game, and I feel as though like it probably wasn't very expensive to get Mallow, so yeah. I'm currently leaning more towards Doom Guy than Geno right now, but yeah, I think that Doom Guy has a lot of evidence going for him. He fits in extremely well with the color theory. Lots of people really want to see him in Smash Bros. Ultimate, so yeah, I think that Doom Guy definitely has a stronger chance, but the other character could possibly be Geno. Now, obviously, guys, since we are getting the Mallow MII costume, that means we are either going to get the Geno MII costume as well, or maybe we'll get Geno as a playable character, or in the worst case scenario, we won't even get Geno as a MII costume. Now, I personally would love to see Geno as a playable character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I actually think he'd be a better character than Doom Guy. I'd really like to see Geno more, and I think that Geno would make a lot more fans happy, but once again, considering that Doom Guy has such a bigger presence on the Switch, and Doom is such a big franchise, I have to say I think Doom Guy is the character that's coming. However, guys, with all of that being said, do I believe that this leak is real? Honestly, guys, yeah. After we went over all of the evidence from Push Dustin, as well as what Sabi said, and especially considering we didn't just get a blurry image, we actually got a video of all of these characters fighting, yeah, this video and this leak is definitely 100% real. Now, in terms of like the characters and stuff, once again, this guy might come forward a little bit later and show off the next new character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's entirely possible that if he has access to all of these MII costumes, he also has access to the character themselves, so who knows, in the next couple of days, we could know who the 5th and final DLC fighter is. Now, once again, I think that since this is like, the time is what's really like keeping me believing that this leak is real, because why would this leaker go through all of the effort of keeping the time locked at 2 minutes and 30 seconds? Obviously, that is something that's extremely important when they are developing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, so this is probably a test build. This video got out, and this leak is 100% real. However, guys, with all of that being said, let me know your thoughts about this leak in the comment section down below. Do you guys believe that this leak is real, and would you be happy if it was? Why or why not? Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, share, and like, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.